Hello, welcome to my channel, Better Better. Ha. I'm not editing it out either. Better Body Brit. This is going to be a different video concerning my hair. So as you can see, she is in her glory. I did have her in jumbo twist for the last week, just because I didn't feel like doing it. And I took it out last night with hopes and dreams to shampoo, condition. But I didn't do that. I didn't feel like it. I was tired. But if you don't know, I mentioned in one of my earlier videos about a weight check. I am going to be doing my own micro lock installation. I'm starting with, or I'm going to do my starter method with 2-strand twists. I'm going to braid at the root just to kind of avoid complete unraveling, because my hair does have a tendency to unravel. Kind of wanted to address some things with my hair and why I'm deciding to do this. So as of September 2025, I combed out my locks, my first set of locks. They were traditional locks, had them for about 11 years, 11 and a half years, almost 12 years. And, well, duh. And I was going through a lot. Emotionally, there's a lot of stuff going on. And then I had noticed some thinning, so I did take it out. I combed them out. Took me almost a month between work and school to comb out my previous set of locks. And my locks had been all lengths. I had grown them down to my back, as well as cut them, to a long bob, and then I cut it to a short bob, and then ultimately decided to comb them out. I had a dream prior to comb, even before that thought was in my head. I was like, I'm never gonna comb out my locks. And then I started thinking on it, and then life started happening. And I'm a big believer in, hair holding energy. So you don't have to believe that. That's cool if you don't. But it was time for a change. So I did comb them out, and I spent the whole year experimenting. I've done mini twists, jumbo twists, braid outs, twist outs, 2 ponytails, 2 braids on the side of my head, French braids, you name it. Only thing I don't typically experiment with is extensions, just because, I don't know, I've never liked the thought of wearing extensions. No shade to anyone who does. It does look beautiful. I don't have a problem with it on other people, but it was just never a thing for me. I think in my whole adult life, my 36 years of living, I've only had extensions one time in my life. I've always pretty much kept my hair to my hair. I've always had a good length of hair as far as mid-back. Even if it was shorter, I didn't mind. It's mine. It's all mine. But I will not be starting my micro-electronic extensions, obviously. As you can see, there's a lot of shrinkage. Just so you can get a close-up of my hair. It's dirty, so don't judge the scalp. I am washing it today. But hair is definitely in the foreground. Look at that wisdom whisker. Hey, or is that cat hair? Looks like a wisdom whisker. We're gonna count. Let's see. Oh, that was cat hair. My bad. But I do have a wisdom whiskers in my hair. That one right there is my white hair. I'm turning the storm. But my hair has thickened up since combing out my locks. And as far as the sizing that my previous locks were, I said they're traditional. I would say medium. I wouldn't say they weren't small, because I had some thick ones. I'll see if I can find a picture of them throughout the years, and I'll try to add it to this video. I did download an editing app that's free. Keyword there, free. So I'll try to add it in. But yeah, see the curl right there? Definitely in the 4 range with my hair. 4. I don't want the curl paste to come from me, so somewhere in the range of 4 something. My hair is very fine. Medium density. She looks thick now because I slept on her after I took my twist out, so she's tangled. She's a mess. But I have fine hair, high porosity. High. Trying to think what else. But yeah, after a year of wearing my hair in its loose state, it's just not for me. With me trying to be in an active lifestyle with the working out and shampooing hair and figuring out what style I'm gonna wear out in public, because I do have to go back into the office. I don't want to do that. Like when I had locks, I could just wake up, put my clothes on, makeup, go. But this, like, you have to like do something to it. So depending on how your hair is styled, unless it's mini twists, depending on how your hair is styled, that's like easily an extra 30 minutes, and that 30 minutes I could be used to sleep. You know, girl likes her sleep a lot. And if I can, oh, I'm so sorry. I do have a cat. I promise her hair just gets everywhere. But I feel like that extra 30 minutes could be spent sleeping, right? Right? Oh, I see more of my whiskers. But yeah, I noticed, oh, pimple. I noticed after I let my hair, after I combed it all out, my hair did thicken up quite a bit. So there was some damage that was incurred during the comb out phase, and my scalp was tender. So my hair has thickened up a bit. I did try to use that Ordinary serum a couple of months ago, but my scalp did not like that at all. She dried it out. I had scabs from scratching my head. It's not saying it doesn't work, but it just wasn't a good mix for me. And that's fine. I'd rather just use like a hair tea that I make with, you know, some dried rosemary. I got some horsetail in there. And then cloves, and spray my scalp with that. Call it a day. But throughout the year, pros and cons, I do love big hair. This isn't big hair. This is just hair that hasn't been done. I did like having the twist outs. I did like having even the mini twists look neat. I like those. They're easy. And I did like the look of the French braids. I did try a slick back once. I think my forehead too big for that. You know, it's baby, it's there. But a few cons, like I said, having to do something with your hair when you don't, especially when you don't feel. What if I'm running late? I can't, you know, with loose natural hair, just the way our society is set up, you can't just walk out the house. Absolutely not. But and then I had a lot of single strand knots. It didn't matter how well I moisturized, how well I sealed, what methods. Like, my hair is prone to single strand knots. You can see, like, it coils on itself. That's what most people do. And, you know, I would do the, you know, I condition my hair, I shampoo my hair every week. Another con, like I said, figuring out styling. And I work out. And, like, when I work out, I sweat pretty heavy. It doesn't take much for me to sweat. My body is very efficient at cooling itself. So, and then I live in Florida. So the weather, if it's not humid, it's raining. If it's not raining, it's humid. So while the humidity works well for, like, because I like big hair, the humidity works well for like moisturizing your hair. It can quickly ruin like whatever style you had attempted, unless it's like braid it down or in the mini twist. I didn't mind it with the twist out just because I like big crazy hair. I like the messy, I like the boho look. The girl definitely likes looking natural. But yeah, I do want to go ahead and wrap this portion up so I can go ahead and get in that shower, wash, condition, detangle, and then start parting. I do have a 3-way mirror to help me out. So yeah, wish me luck. Next video will be me showing you my hair right before I start. So holy mama. Ooh, 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 look at that spring. Oh, just link check. So I do have quite a bit of shrinkage. So this is like armpit length. It's my armpit right here. So armpit length. It's full curl. So I am expecting a lot of shrinkage, which I don't really care. It doesn't bother me. And then in the front, because I did cut, and you know, I did cut bangs, or I thought I was cutting bangs. She is shorter. She comes chin length, so it'll be interesting to see how this is going to turn out. Who knows? But wish me luck on my new hair journey. All right, just kind of wanted to do a check-in. I just shampooed and conditioned. My hair has not been tangled. No product has been added. So you can kind of see what my raw curls look like. Whew. I promise you there's hair there, it's just the glare. But this is what my hair looks like. Wet, not soaking wet. I am going to go ahead and moisturize, detangle. And I always see like people like blowing their hair out. So I don't know if that's necessary, but I'm not gonna fight what works clearly in almost every video I've seen on YouTube for the micro locks. So I am going to blow dry my hair. I haven't done that in ages. So you can see, oh. So you can see how my hair looks in the back. Curls on curls on curls. That we're saying bye. So I'm excited. So let's go ahead, get this done. As far as detangling, it takes me about 10-15 minutes to detangle my hair. So let's get to it. Whew. So I blew dried, blew it out the best of my ability. It's been a minute since I blew out my hair, or blew out my hair, blow it out. But that took me about a good 30-40 minutes. Yeah. So this is how she's looking, blown out. Again, I do have medium density, not high, medium density, thickness, fine, porous hair. Woo. Yeah. I had to get me some water after that. So there's that. Wish me luck on the part, and I do know I want a center part. As far as with micro locks, I know people usually get the grid. Oh, my ear is dirty. Oh, that's my piercing. Just kidding. I know people usually want like the stack grid for maximum fullness. I'm tired. I think I might have heat exhaustion from that blow dryer. But for maximum fullness for me, I'm not really concerned about a stack. As long as I have like a decent center part. I'm more so into like brick lay pattern. That's what I attempted to do with my first set of locks. In the front, I would say it was stacked a little bit, but very loose semblance of it. So I'm not too concerned with like having like strictly brick lay or stack pattern. I would prefer brick lay pattern on my micro locks, not gonna lie. And I'm gonna go ahead and start parting, and we shall start this journey. So this is the end of the first day. I got through about half of my head. Woo! I didn't think my hair was quite that thick. It still looks, because my hair is fine, looks thin, scalpy, but my God. I started actually twisting around 12. It's now like 8:30. I had to take some breaks though. I ate, picked my son up from school, ate again, sat down, talked to my mom. So okay, point being, I took a lot of breaks. But here is how we're looking. I still got the front half. Sorry for the shiny forehead. It's oil. Got that much left to do. Don't know if you can see my scalp. I'm the only camera person here. Don't know how it looks in the back. I tried my best with the three-way mirror. So hopefully it looks nice. If it doesn't, it's still nice anyways. I'm rocking with it. Proud of how far I've come so far. I'm proud of how far I've come. I'm so tired. I can't even tell of what I'm saying, so bear with me. But I guess I'll finish the rest tomorrow because your girl's tired. I'm gonna eat again, shower, and call it a night. Whew. Updating on my hair so far. It's 10 o'clock on the second day, day 2. I started around 7:30. I'm tired. I slept so good last night because I was exhausted from standing from doing the rest of this hair. So here we go. Yeah, I'm liking the way it's looking so far. Oh my god, this whole section. I found out my hair wasn't as thin as I thought it was. It's fine, absolutely fine. But parting through the back of my hair intentionally has shown me, yay, I have more hair than I think I do, even though it looks a little scalpy, or it looks scalpy, I'm not even gonna hold it. Looks scalpy, but I know these are gonna thicken up so nicely and they're gonna swell so beautiful. I'm looking in the mirror, I'm obsessed already. I can tell this is gonna be a lovely set. Oh, I just got done eating after I finished this section this morning. It's 10, so 7:30 to 9:30. It took me about 2 hours to do this section, so it's like 10:30 now, and I did take a break. I've been breaking it up, but it's 10:30 now. I'm expecting to be done maybe by 2, because I am still gonna take breaks. So wish me luck. Hi, it's me. Today is August 28th, 2026 on Friday. I did finish my hair on Tuesday. Did not feel like recording. As I look at it, I don't think these are micro locks, more like small traditional, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that, because when I had to part this hair and I was like, who is gonna do this hair for me when it's time for a retie? I was like, me. I was okay with going a wee bit bigger. So I want to give you like a look at it. Went to the beach, been outside. So it has shrunken up a bit. I haven't actually sprayed it with water yet. Probably doing that day. I was trying to wait till you guys could see it before it shrunk. Because it is going to shrink. And it's been shrinking steadily just due to exposure to humidity. There we go. Now you can see the sizes. So this is what I was working with. This is what I did. Proud of myself. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, whoopie doo. Hell yeah. Let me turn the light on so you guys can see better. The sun just decided to go whoop. But I finished on Tuesday. All in all, I think I spent like 8 hours off and on Monday. Taking plenty of breaks. And then on Tuesday, I spent maybe like 3 hours finishing up the front, if that. Because I was done, I want to say by like 1 o'clock, and I went straight to sleep. I needed a nap. So this is what we're looking like. Again, here we go. Ignore the messy room. Today is cleaning day. I'm happy with how the size turned out. At the end of this video, I'm just gonna show some pictures of like the process, like, because I want you guys to see like how voluminous my blowout was before we started, because it took me a minute. My arms was tired, I was hot from the blowout. It was just a lot. This is how we're looking from the side. Found out during the parting process I have more white hair in the back of my head too. A few strands I saw there. It was crazy too, because it was like one strand on this side, and then directly on the other side of my head it was one like over here, and I was like, they're parallel to each other. Is that normal? I thought they were supposed to be random. But yep, this is what we're looking like. I'm feeling myself. I feel like I'm back to me. Oh wait, oh sorry. But body's looking good too. I worked out a couple days ago. I did my weights, I want to say on Wednesday, so I wasn't a couple days. Oh wait, today's Friday. Whew. But I did my weights on Wednesday. It felt good knowing that if I needed to wash my hair, because I had somewhere to be. If I needed to wash my hair, it would still be okay. But I knew I wanted to record the video before the first wash, because I'm going to wash my hair and do another video on how well the twists are holding up, what unraveled. yada yada yada. So if you've made it this far, again, I'm gonna insert some videos, some photos of myself that I took throughout the journey of putting these on, blowout included. And then I'm gonna try to find some pictures to insert of my first set of locks and their cuts. So stay tuned. And thank you if you made it to this video. I appreciate the view. Bye.